how to work with parts of ourselves that we don't necessarily like or think is helpful. The parts of us that are the parts of our mind that are causing us pain, our emotions that are causing us pain. So the idea is to take something that feels so intangible and make it more concrete through creating an image of the part of you that is either experiencing this pain or feels like is creating chaos in your mind. And so the way we do that is by really visualizing what that part looks like. Does that part look like us? If so, how old are they? What are they wearing? Where are they in the room? And what energy are they putting out? What mood are they in? And once we have that clear picture, we take a step back and we connect to our most wise, mature, emotionally supportive, maybe even transcendent self. And it can take some time to cultivate that energy. But it's from that space, from that mood, that we begin to approach. And so this can look like knocking on the door of our mind or our heart. And it can look like coming in and being so respectful and consensual and waiting for this part to really invite us. But first, attending, putting our attention on the part that embodies the thing that we are not willing to look at or feel or touch inside of us. So once we have that thing and we're connected to that energy, that really emotionally supportive, loving, mature, wise energy, from there we start by working with just noticing what judgments come up. And if that feels accessible, we move into just noticing what reactions we have to this part and trying not to attach ourselves to those judgments, but really just seeing those judgments, not necessarily agreeing or disagreeing, but just cataloging and letting them go on by or dropping them. So that would be step one. The next step would be cultivating some respect for this part. You don't have to like it. You don't have to love it, but you can respect it. You can respect that it is responding with all the tools that it has. It's doing the best that it can. So if it's the part of your mind that can't make any decision, or the part of you that just can't seem to feel emotionally grounded, or the part of you that gets really, really angry and becomes destructive or impulsive, the part of you that feels stuck in some kind of unhealthy pattern with substances or food or people. So first we notice, then we respect, then we allow. There's a feeling in the body when we approach that part of us that we don't like, and it's a clenching, it's a collapsing. So the task here is to first notice that, to relax, and to open. Using our breath to do that, the relaxing our muscles, to communicate the energy that you, that part, is okay. That all of you, all of your stuff is allowed here. And then from there we notice how that part responds. Maybe that part's not ready to feel that, but that's okay. We can still be there. We don't go into feeling offended. We don't go into feeling that it's pointless, because we are really embodying the wisest, most mature, most emotionally supportive part of us. The parent, that maybe we never had, that can really sit with that pain and that anger at feeling alone and rejected and hold space for that. To just be there with your attention on that part, just seeing and listening fully. And if that all feels really available, then we move into really loving, to opening our heart, to having so much compassion and love for everything this part is feeling or thinking or doing, even if it goes against all the ways we're supposed to be, like smart or self-loving or valuing ourselves or whatever the case may be. Even if it goes against the traditional self-care wisdom, we love it. We send all of our love, like a light, warm smile playing on our lips. And we just hold or, hug or cradle this part. And the paradox here, and I didn't say this, Carl Rogers did, that only once we fully and completely, love and accept ourselves exactly as we are, can we then change? And that's totally a paraphrase. But the rub is we can't fully go into this hoping for that change, because then we're not fully relaxed, sitting at the bottom, loving and accepting as it is, as we are in this moment. And there are so many things with this that may seem like a contradiction. And we meet ourselves where we're at. If we can't fully get there, if we can't fully do this without the hope for change, then we do it with the hope for change. We work exactly where we are with exactly what we've got. And that is the path of the spiritual warrior. That's how we create change in every moment, by relating to ourselves differently in a really concrete way. And I think you'll be surprised at what happens after that.